Today's video is all about how I achieve this dewy and glossy look. This is my Soft Glam. Stay tuned to see how I achieve it. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Edwige and my channel is Edwigealamode. I focus on fashion, beauty and lifestyle. If it sounds like what you like, then definitely stick around because I have a lot to show you guys. Before I get into today's video, I just wanted to send out a message of positivity really, just to ensure that you guys are doing well, to keep safe. Make sure you stay indoors please, unless otherwise very necessary you need to go out to get essentials. But other than that, please do try and stay in your house because it is so hard right now. But I'm trying to stay productive and I'm trying to exercise every day. I'm trying to eat well and keep hydrated, make sure my skin is glowing and just mind my own business really. That's what I'm trying to do. But anyway, today's video is all about my Soft Glam makeup. Now those of you who follow me on Instagram have been requesting this for the longest and I'm sorry that it's taken me this long to do it. Now I've done my skincare and now I'm gonna just get into the video. When it comes to makeup application, I really appreciate natural looking makeup. I definitely always go for a dewy, glossy and well blended makeup. I don't like to look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. I definitely still want to look fresh but awake. But just a quick disclaimer, because I like to do disclaimers because people try and come for me. Guys, I am not a professional makeup artist, okay? I do what works for me. I tend to stick to the same products. When I find something that works for me, I just stick to it. And this is how I do my makeup. It does get quite messy here and there, but trust the process, honey. Trust the process. And yeah, okay, let's get into it. Enough of rambling. Oh my gosh. I need to try and make this video short, like 20 minutes max, okay? What I start with is my primer, and this is by Revlon. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus, but I'll have everything in the description bar down below. This is the Revlon PhotoReady Perfecting Primer, and literally I just take one pump like so, and I just like to mix it with my fingers like that, and then I just apply it on my T-zone where I get very oily. I have very oily skin, but at the same time I like a very dewy finish, but we can't use everything, you know, dewy and hydrated. And before we go on, I'm just going to add a bit of lip gloss because I hate having dry lips, guys. So and this is just a lip gloss from the Hair Shop, which is my absolute fave. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to put some powder onto my T-zone just because I get really oily. This method is really good to just lock in all your makeup. This is a brush that I received from Cosbox, and this is the Evita, Joseph and Annette B brush. It's AB/10. So I'll take a bit of powder and literally apply it to my T-zone. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead with my vitamin E hydrating mist. I'm just going to spray this on my face. This allows the moisture to come back to my skin. And then I'm going to go ahead with my favourite foundation, guys. Those of you who follow me on Instagram already know what I'm about to say. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation number 10. I have been using this for 3 years now, guys. 3 years. This is my go-to foundation when I'm going out. So what I like to do is just literally apply it on the back of my hand because I feel like it just warms up the product. And then I'm gonna take my Glow Amour by L'Oreal, and this is a illuminating highlighting drops. So I'm going to take it like so and just literally apply it to my foundation. Applied 3 drops. You can apply this straight to your skin if you want to, but I just prefer to use it this way. I think it's better. And the thing with this foundation is that it's not full coverage, but it's very buildable. So I've just added 2 more pumps. The name says it all, the Luminous Silk. Like, my skin just looks expensive and beautiful. So I'll just start by dabbing it onto my face. Sometimes I use a beauty blender, but like it just depends. And obviously don't forget your neck. Now Now I'm going to use a spoolie to brush my brows up. And now what I'm going to do is go in with my Sleek, it's literally on its last legs. This is the eyeliner pencil from Sleek, number 123. So basically when I'm doing my brows, I just like to, I start from underneath here, creating a gentle line. But this brow usually gives me problems. But today I feel like it's just finessing on you guys. Because you guys are here and I'm filming, it wants to behave itself. What I like to do now is go in with my Rimmel London Brow Pro Macro. Looks like that. Again, I'll leave everything in the description bar down below. And this just really helps me to create that thicker and bushy brow look. And literally stroke the hair one by one. Using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer NC45. This is literally my babes. I always use this and I love it for my brows because it's so thick like that. And then I'm just gonna literally create a line. Yeah, I'm just drawing a line to make my brows more defined. I know you guys already know this anyway, but I don't feel like it makes sense to do a makeup tutorial without brow tutorial. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna stop talking because it's gonna distract me. I really like to take my time with my brows. As you guys can see from before, I have very thin and fair brows, so I just like to take my time defining it and just, yeah, creating the shape that I really want. Does anyone else do this? Like when you're doing your brows, you hold in your breath? Because I do that. It's like I can't breathe properly because if I breathe, I'm gonna mess it up. Definitely. Ah! And now I will go in with my LA Pro Girl Concealer in Fawn. I love this colour. I love the consistency of this concealer. It's really thick. I like to take it to my under eyes and my chin. Also, I leave my nose out on this one and just conceal a bit of my forehead. Because again, this is only the first layer. I will go in with a second layer of concealer later. Just blend, 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 ladies. Squeeze the tip and literally just get it in the little areas under the eyes and just literally blend your life away. My lid tends to crease very, very quickly, so I'm using Banana Powder to just powder it up so that nothing moves. Now I'm applying the second layer of our concealer. I'm using the NYX concealer. Love the consistency of this. I like to go in with the second layer just to give my eyes that pop because I tend to look very tired very quickly. And this just really helps to brighten up my eyes and helps me look very awake. The key here is to really blend your concealer well. Turn your beauty blender to the bum and use the bum area to really soften the edges of your concealer to give you that bright and seamless makeup. Ladies, to get that perfect under eyes, I usually go in with my Sacha Buttercup and literally just dab it onto my under eyes. I don't swipe. As you can see, I bake still because it really helps me to retain my concealer for everything just to stay put. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this NYX Ultimate palette. It has amazing colors, literally up my street. I tend to just use this palette for my eyeshadows, but today I'm going to go in with two other eyeshadow palettes just to mix a bit of colors, you know. But I definitely like to start in my crease and just work my brush through. I recently learned and fell in love with shadow, so don't judge me. I'm still a beginner. I'm getting there, but yeah, I just like to really blend it well, so that we don't know where the transition colors come from, where the
actual, do you know what I mean? Just a seamless eyeshadow. I'm just going back to that dark purple colour to add a bit of definition to the look, and just to ensure that I've blended everything well together. Guys, I'm going to try and do my eyeliner on camera.
This is a lot of pressure. I'm definitely not doing my lashes on camera because it's just too much pressure. I'll see what I can do. If I can do it on camera, I will. If not, then I'll come back, okay? Because the struggle is real out here. So, I love this liner. It's by Kat Von D. It's a tattoo liner. So, I'm just gonna... I don't ever go crazy with my wings. I just... super subtle. Well, I'm gonna stop talking because... Oof, guys. And then I just like to go ahead and add the Rimmel London Exggerate eyeliner. I've been using this for years as well, more than 5 years actually. It's my absolute fave. I just go on top.
This method really helps to darken the eyeliner that we applied before, in my opinion anyway.
Now I'm going to go ahead and contour. I use the Fenty Beauty contour stick in Espresso, and literally just there, right there. Don't forget the double chin. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, lips are dry. Here we go. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to take this and I'm going to squeeze it, suck it in, up.
Guys, just a quick warning, I'm going to be pulling some weird faces, okay? I like a very light and gentle contour. I definitely don't want to look like I've contoured, but I just use this method to bring the colour back into my skin. Now I'm doing a reverse contour by adding a light powder to help the contour that we did look a lot more natural. You can use foundation or concealer for this.
I'm going to go with my Ebony Bronzer by CoverGirl, okay? Ooh. And this is just going to set.
Now I'm applying the bronzer on my forehead. If you notice earlier, I didn't contour my forehead just because I feel like it looks very intense. So I just like to go in with a bronzer and then a bit of blush later, just to give it a very natural sort of bronzed look.
I'm just going to go in with my nose contour. I already have a small nose, so I just like to make it look a lot more snatched. Take my blending brush that we applied concealer earlier and just literally dab my nose. And what this is doing is just literally blending in everything. I'm going to take the same brush that we used for eyebrows and I'm just going to literally go in to smoothen out the front because I just like it to look a lot more natural. So I'm just literally, and I use my finger as well. And then just go in. I'm going with my beauty blender and I just literally dab it like that, okay? And then I'm just gonna literally make everything make sense, you know? I just need it all to be well blended, honey. I'm gonna now take my Terracotta powder by Guerlain, and this is in number 9. I just like to set everything. And then my forehead. This is actually a bronzer, but I just like it. I use it as a powder. I'm gonna use mascara on my lashes. Like, there are no rules when it comes to makeup, honestly. You can do whatever you like. I think as long as it works for you, then stick to it, honey. Okay. Now it's time to apply some lashes and get off the camera, do it, and then come back, because it's too much damn pressure, okay? And I'm not gonna pressure myself like that. Honestly, guys, I don't know, I just need to take my time with my lashes. I need to stop breathing. And I've done my lashes off camera because seriously, it's just too much pressure, okay? I never do my makeup without this step. No matter the eyeshadow that I'm using, I think it's very important to use the same color that you've used on your lid, under your lashes, under your waterline, because it just really helps to bring out your makeup. So what I'm going to do first is actually go with this palette. I don't even know what this is called. I've had this for so long. I'm going to take the dark brown there, just literally dab it before we apply the red, and I'm going to apply it under my lashes. And I just like to drag it up this way. I feel this really helps to make a difference. Now I'm gonna go in with the darker red. This has a bit of shimmer on it, so it's actually perfect for what we are trying to achieve.
Ladies, I never ever do my makeup without this step. I just feel it really helps me to look awake. It really helps the eyeshadow to pop. And yeah, just don't forget to blend, blend, blend. As you can see, my focus is always on my under eyes, just because in the past it would crease so easily and so much. And now I just tend to really focus on it just to open my eyes a bit. Now I'm just going to go in with a powder brush to remove the bentonite powder and the Sacha Buttercup. I'm not swiping, I'm just literally dabbing it off my face, but I just like to leave a bit of remaining so that when I spray my mist, everything will just melt in properly, like it will just look smooth.
So now the last few steps, I'm going to apply my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer. Right there, and I like to bring it up. And I'm going to use some on my nose as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use Full Matte Blush by MAC. This is one of my absolute favourite ones. I like to put my blush here rather than here on the upper of my cheeks, because I just feel like it looks very clowny. And I'll bring it up and I use it on my chin. This has a nice shine to it, so tip of my nose and then my forehead. See, this is why I don't contour my forehead, because I feel like I add quite a bit of bronzers and powders to it. I just like that effect a lot more. Okay, so I'm gonna mascara my bottom lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. I love this. This is MAC Gold Deposit. I've been using this for years, and it's my favorite. I just get the tip of my nose with it, and then for highlight, I just like to do it right on the bone, right there, and then I bring it up.
I absolutely love this highlight Gold Deposit. I usually bring it up to my bone. This way, when the light really hits us, it's gonna pop and we're gonna glow.
And then on my chin, because we are trying to glow, honey. And I love this because it just gives me a really natural inner glow. And then I'll just go in and blend it. with this. Voila. I don't like a strong contour, strong bronzer, none of that. And I'm gonna go in with my Barry M Dazzle Dust, like that. And then what I like to do actually is bring this up, like to here, like that. And then I'm just gonna blend it in. Okay, just like that. And this is the Bittersweet lip liner by MAC, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to my lips. I am a lip gloss type of girl, but when I'm going out to an event and things like that, or if I'm going to a wedding or, you know, somewhere, a special occasion, then I would wear a lipstick and then I would apply my lip gloss. But on the day-to-day, normal day, I just wear lip gloss. I love a good lip gloss. I don't know, I just feel like they add a really nice youthful glow to your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply. And then what I like to do is go back with my contour stick by Fenty Beauty, and I apply it under here, because I find that, you know, when you're wearing makeup and your lip gloss starts to wear off, you start to get that dark line under there. But when I do this trick, I never get that. So when I'm going out, I just blend in my contour stick under here. Don't worry about it showing, because it's not going to show, because obviously your lower lip drops, doesn't it? And just blend it really well. There you go, like that. And then I go in with my absolute favorite lipstick by Tom Ford, and this is the Pink Dust Rouge à Lèvres lipstick. And then I take it. This is my absolute favorite, yo. Not too much, just a little bit, just like that. So my absolute favorite lip gloss is the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Gloss. This is actually discontinued now, but I get it from Amazon. I've been using this for years, since my teenage years, and I absolutely love it, and I always use it. I buy it usually in bulks. So I'm just gonna apply that. Like I said to you guys, I love a lip gloss. I don't know, I don't really like matte stuff. It makes me look very old and ugh, not nice. And I'm gonna go in with a Kiko lip gloss on top. Yeah. That's a bit of colour. Make those lips pop, honey. We're not done yet. One more lip gloss. Okay, so this is the lip gloss from the hair shop. And I just like that, it adds a nice juicy. So I'm gonna go and fix my hair, and then I will come back to show you the rest of the finished look. But this is basically what I do when I'm going out to an evening, to an event, to an occasion. Yeah, this is what I go for. I forgot to spray. We're gonna spray now, just to literally blend and merge everything together. This is gonna help your makeup to last longer. This really adds a nice glow to everything. So this is the Vitamin E Skincare Hydrating Mist. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray the mist. I like to use my fan here to dry everything up quickly. Beautiful people, that is everything from me today. This is my Soft Glam makeup. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.